Thank you for that. I'm going to ask Tony.
Thanks for being here today. I've heard two questions about the free market so far, so let's get started with that. Now with the new trend, you got my attention by saying small government equals small footprint. Well, what I see is a big government approach to that, and that is highly subsidizing, whether it's infill or also subsidizing on the edge, as you're talking about a little bit there. So, the claim is that there's giant demand for the infill. So if we remove all subsidies, assessments, 2-year tax payments for new homes, the Renaissance zone, tips, all these things, we just removed it. Would the free market say that more infill happens?
I think yes. I mean, and I think based on the demographic changes, and I think it would, but you'd have to remove all of them, to get to that point. And the point of, if you removed all of them, and the city had a point of indifference, which I think is what you've said, is that the city should be indifferent about where these goes, let the free market decide. I believe a city ought to take the steps it needs to have the development occur where it creates the most efficient use of taxes for all citizens. And the free market won't deliver that. The free market, because right now, if you want to say where the subsidies are occurring, the subsidies are happening on the edge, and you just have to follow the money. I mean, if you want to say where can people make money, then look where the money is going. And if there was $1 billion of building permits in Fargo last year, $1.2 billion across the metro area, but $1 billion in Fargo. And even if you wipe out the $350 million that was in there for Sanford and take it back to the $650, which is a new record, the majority, like 95% of that's happening on the edge. So the money goes where money can be made, and the money is not going where it's really tough to make money. And it's been really tough to make money in downtown Fargo in the last 15 years, and most of the projects that Kilburn Group has done to date have lost money. I've essentially been subsidizing the growth of downtown off my own balance sheet, and I'd be happy to share with you tomorrow, the actual financials on those. So I mean, this idea that somehow we're getting rich off of what we're doing downtown is a complete falsehood, and there's not a number in the world that would support that.
The thing I'd follow up on is we're being told by you and others that there's demand downtown. Demand directly relates to free market, to what people want to do. So I see a cognitive dissonance of saying the free market can't deliver what they're asking for, but there's a high demand for it. 50% of more people want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, I mean, when I say all subsidies end, that would include the city stop building roads on the edge. Because to me, $1 of a road built on the edge is no different than $1 that goes into a parking ramp downtown. Both of those things are city tax dollars going into city infrastructure. And $1 that goes into a parking ramp downtown will produce a higher amount of private investment and a higher and more efficient tax base and a more efficient use of city infrastructure than $1 that goes into a road on the edge. And so if you want to not build downtown ramps, then you need to stop building roads on the edge.
I'm going to move along, I think, and ask Mara had a question.